All right, Eric, run us out. Your wide receiver prediction for the 2025 free agent class is?
Ooh, walking down narrative street, Stefon Diggs. I think there's actually reporting that there's optimism he'll return to Houston, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It is lying season. And I can see a world where, look, Stefon Diggs, like I think he sort of realizes that getting injured this year, however unfortunate it was, probably closed his window to go out and get another big contract one more time.
Yes.
I think he's probably going to be cobbling together his living on 1 or 2 year deals throughout the remainder of his career. And he's probably going to shift gears to ring chasing. And while the Chiefs just got absolutely dog walked in this most recent Super Bowl, they're still going to be one of the betting favorites for the Super Bowl heading into 2025. They already are. And they've shown that they are not shy about speculating with veteran wide receivers, right? They went out and brought in DeAndre Hopkins. They went out and brought in Juju Smith-Schuster again, right? Just to name a few. Hollywood Brown, right? Like they are doing their best to draft and develop wide receivers. Xavier Worthy looks like a very promising prospect. Rashee Rice looks very promising. We have no idea how many games he's going to play next year. So a Stefon Diggs that is waking up to the reality of his circumstance, that is coming off of a catastrophic injury. I could see him, taking a long, hard look at like an incentive-laden 1 or 2 year deal, trying to get a ring with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Objectives 1, sign Stefon Diggs. Objective 2, draft a good running back on day 2. And probably the most important objective that I put, down at 3 should be 1. Fix your offensive line through free agency in the draft. Those are really but those are the 3 things. It's like add another running back, because as much as we like Pacheco, a little bit of an injury history coming out of Rutgers has shown that in the NFL. And then it's add a receiver and fix the line, Steve. Like those are the 4 things, and keep building that defense through the draft as well, adding youth.
I think adding a receiver can be a fine objective. I don't think that, not that I don't like the breakdown of why it makes sense. I just don't think with Rashee Rice also coming off of a knee injury, they're going to want to bring in 2 of their top 3 guys.
True.
Essentially being what are we going to get out of them because they're coming off of knee injuries? There's safer options in this draft class or in this free agent class. Personally, if I think there's a wide receiver that's going to sign with the Chiefs and resurrect a career, I think it's my guy Diontae Johnson.
No, come on.
I think that's probably.
He doesn't play another snap in the NFL.
Yeah, dog. He's head for the UFL.
I think he has a higher likelihood of landing on the Chiefs than Stefon Diggs does. Personally, Diggs doesn't fit. What do you use him for?
Tony on the streets.
Like it just doesn't seem to fit for me. But I've been wrong in the past. It's been known to happen.
Yeah. Hey, no, that's all right. And I love the predictions, guys. We're not going to give one out for Kadarius Toney because fuck you, Kadarius Toney. Just had to say that. That guy's been taking shots at not me in particular, but the internet, people like us in general. So need to get that off my chest. So thank you for allowing me to do it. Anyone else got any words for Kadarius Toney? Eric, Steve, any thoughts? I think he was also recently arrested, allegedly.
He's just, you know what? He is a perfect case of someone like, doesn't like 25% of his career yardage come in one game or something stupid like that? I mean, like, talk about a flash in the pan. I mean, his run was shorter than Linsanity. Like, Kadarius Toney has no fucking leg to stand on when it comes to being like, why people put respect on my name, bro? You couldn't put respect on your name, so I'm not going to do it for you. The fuck.
I would talk to Kadarius Toney on an airplane.
Wow. Yeah, that's actually I'm with Steve. That's where I draw the line. If it was Kadarius Toney, I would talk to most people, but not Kadarius Toney. Michael in the chat saying Diontae Johnson just signed with the Toronto Argonauts. Is that a real team?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out CFL, baby. Shout out CFL. They're coming back. I think CFL's back. Spring League football. You guys follow the UFL at all? Any big?
No.
Should we start doing some UFL betting? Betting?
Please don't make me watch the UFL.
There's a lane there. Like I know people that crush betting in DFS and UFL, but it is a grind.
Yeah. I mean, holy shit. If we want Steve to hate himself and be even more of a dick on airplanes, that might be the move.
Yeah, for real. I'd be grumpy as shit.
Weekly UFL article coming out on the site starting next week, Steve. Get it ready, baby.
Yeah, it'd be expletive laden.